Just when everyone thought SB19's Lollapalooza story was finally slowing down, another major international media platform put them back in the spotlight. And this time, the attention is coming from the Spanish-speaking world. The confetti may have settled, and the stage lights may be gone, but SB19's impact from Lollapalooza is clearly not over yet. And this new headline isn't coming from the US, the Philippines, or even Japan. It's coming from a major media platform that reaches millions of Spanish-speaking music fans across 2 continents. Today, we're breaking down exactly why this new feature is such a big deal, what it reveals about SB19 continuing to climb on the global stage, and why this could become another important milestone for P-pop. Before we jump in, please like and share this video, subscribe to Bandz Collection, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest SB19 updates. Let's get into it. For weeks now, SB19's Lollapalooza debut has refused to fade into the background. Major American outlets covered their history-making set. Critics praised how the group controlled the stage. Fans across the world filled social media with reaction clips, and highlights from the performance continued spreading online. Just when it looked like the excitement might finally be slowing down, a new name entered the conversation: LOS40. If that name doesn't sound familiar yet, here's why it matters. LOS40 isn't a small entertainment blog posting a quick mention. It has been one of the most well-known Spanish-language music platforms for decades, covering major festivals, international stars, and some of the biggest names in global music. So when a network with that kind of reputation includes SB19 in its Lollapalooza coverage, it raises an interesting question that many fans are now asking. Is SB19 quietly expanding into the huge Spanish-speaking music market? Here's where things become even more interesting. The way LOS40 presented this achievement wasn't casual. The feature pointed out that SB19 reached a major moment for P-pop in the United States by becoming the first P-pop act to perform on the Lollapalooza stage. That might sound simple on paper, but that single statement carries a lot of meaning. Festivals like Lollapalooza aren't remembered only because of their lineups. They're remembered for performances that become major turning points in an artist's journey. For Atin, this was exactly that kind of moment. It wasn't simply another performance added to SB19's list of achievements. It was another major step toward putting Filipino music in front of one of the biggest festival audiences in the world. But LOS40 didn't stop there. The article also noticed something fans had already seen themselves. SB19 didn't simply arrive and perform their biggest songs. They used the opportunity to introduce new material while continuing to build their international momentum. That detail actually says a lot. It shows that international media isn't only noticing who appeared at the festival. They're also paying attention to what artists are doing with those opportunities. Instead of treating Lollapalooza like one single event, SB19 treated it like a starting point. Perform for a new audience, get new listeners interested, create conversations online, and then keep that energy moving forward. That's the same approach many successful international artists use when they begin reaching bigger audiences. And SB19 appears to be following that path extremely well. Now, here's one statistic that really got fans talking. The feature highlighted SB19's social media numbers during the festival, and the group's name appeared alongside internationally recognized headliners. That doesn't mean every artist on the list had exactly the same level of reach, but it does mean SB19 created enough online attention to be included in that conversation. And in today's music industry, online attention matters. Trending topics create curiosity. Curiosity creates searches. Searches can turn into streams, and streams can turn into brand new fans. It becomes a chain reaction, and SB19 appears to have started another one. Now let's talk numbers, because these are the kind of statistics that immediately catch attention. According to the report, SB19 ranked among the top 10 most viewed performances on Lollapalooza's official Instagram Reels, coming in at number 8 with 2.1 million views. On top of that, they reportedly ranked second among the most mentioned artists on Twitter during the festival, reaching 2.5 million mentions. Let that sink in for a second. Lollapalooza's lineup is filled with globally established artists every year. Competition for attention is extremely strong. Yet in the middle of all that noise, SB19 still managed to earn a place among some of the most watched and most talked about acts of the festival. That's a major achievement for a group making its first appearance on that stage. So what does all of this actually mean? Think about everything that has happened around SB19's Lollapalooza performance. American media coverage, international music outlets picking up the story, festival recognition, reaction videos coming from fans around the world. Social media conversations continued long after the performance ended. And now, one of the most recognized Spanish-language music platforms has also joined the conversation. None of these moments exist separately. Each one builds on what happened before. Every new article introduces SB19 to another audience that may have never heard their music before. That's how international recognition truly grows. Not through one lucky viral clip, but through steady attention across different countries, languages, and platforms. And here's why the LOS40 feature could be especially important. Spain and Latin America aren't small music markets. They represent some of the biggest music audiences in the world. Spanish is one of the most widely spoken languages globally, and artists from Spanish-speaking countries regularly dominate international streaming charts. So any growing attention SB19 receives in these markets could eventually create opportunities people may not even be thinking about yet. Future collaborations, new festival appearances, international interviews, or simply thousands of new listeners discovering P-pop for the first time. For fans who have supported SB19 from the beginning, moments like this probably feel different. You watched them work through difficult years. You voted, you streamed, you showed up, and now you're watching major international platforms recognize what fans believed in long before the rest of the world started paying attention. That said, it's also important to stay realistic. One feature, no matter how big the media outlet is, doesn't completely change an artist's global career overnight. Real international growth takes time. Every article, every performance, every interview, every new listener who discovers the music. All of those moments slowly build something much bigger. SB19's story isn't going to be defined by one headline. It's being written one achievement at a time. And that's exactly why every new piece of international recognition matters. So where does this go from here? Will more European media outlets begin covering SB19? Could this lead to more fans across Latin America discovering the group? Every new opportunity seems to introduce them to another audience. And one thing is becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. SB19's story has grown far beyond the Philippines. They're becoming part of a much bigger conversation about Asian artists reaching global audiences and changing what international music looks like. And maybe that's the real headline. The question isn't whether SB19 can succeed internationally anymore. They've already shown that they can. The real question now is, how far can their influence go? So tell us what you think about LOS40 featuring SB19 in its Lollapalooza coverage. Do you think this could open the door for more fans across Spain and Latin America to discover SB19? Or is this only the beginning of something even bigger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I genuinely want to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this update, smash that like button, share it with a fellow A-tin, and subscribe to Bandz Collection for more SB19 deep dives, breakdowns, and global updates. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.